Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course. Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you. Another offering. Off by Sampler Platter. Yes, indeed, folks. Sampler review series of videos I've been doing for a little while now. Go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff, then, folks, I'm talking about stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff. That time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not going to lie. I just shotgun 2 Frappuccinos so that I can go over there and try to review some stuff. But we'll get to that. Folks, it's super simple format. I'm going to go over there and try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm yammer on about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm inside my truck, and whilst I'm doing all that, folks, I'm wearing grody work clothes. Typically, when I'm inside the truck and I'm wearing grody work clothes, that means I was on my way home from work. I found some shit to review for you. That is not the case in this particular instance, though. I actually picked these up a few days ago. I've been wanting to review them, but I knew I had a concert coming up, so I wanted to save space on my, storage and my phone and everything for videos of that. All that stuff. So I'm finally doing it now, and that's the reason why, like I said, I went over there and I just got through down in 2 of these. Well, this and a 7-Eleven brand version, which I did a review of, by the way, so if you're interested in that, you can check that out. Because I want to get this review in, damn it, because otherwise I'm just going to eat the damn thing. So what is it? What am I reviewing for you, folks? Well, it happens to be, boom, it's Pop Tarts! But not just any Pop Tarts. They're Girl Scout Pop Tarts. These are specifically their frosted coconut caramel flavor. Ooh. And if you're unfamiliar, that's their samosa flavor. That's these things right here. They're definitely one of their more famous cookies. I would say for me they're a bit of a go-to. I like Thin Mints the most, but I do like some samosas, which says a lot because I don't really like coconut all that much, but something about it makes it work with the samosas. So sure, why the hell not? Let's get a thing for the thing here. Let go. Oh, gonna do a thing like this, because that's the thing that we're gonna do. We got the thing. Oh, so tired. So tired. All I gotta do is review this and review one more thing, and I'm done. I can go to sleep. Don't say I don't sacrifice anything for you folks. Alright. Looks like that. Not the prettiest looking thing in the world, but, fucking Pop-Tart. Let's get a thing for the thing. It looks like this. I go, ha 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 ha. Let's try them out. Okay. Took a little bit to get there, but okay. I mean, yeah, sure. You know what? Why the hell not? Yeah, that's got some doing to it. Good flavor on it. Not as good as the actual cookies, obviously, but we're talking Pop-Tart equivalent. The real question is, how close is it able to emulate that samosa flavor? And not, I mean, fairly close, albeit again, just in a diminished capacity. But you think of the samosas, you got a chocolate, you got some caramel, you got that coconut flavor. And I would say that, yeah, I get all of that in this. Just again, in a much more compact and not as substantial of an experience. But yeah, it's there. I think that even if I didn't know what these were, I think I'd be able to eventually figure it out. I don't know that it would immediately leap at me. I'd maybe think almost like Hostess Snowball snack cakes because of the coconut. But, because you definitely get the coconut, but its normally rancid taste is sort of counteracted by that nice sweet kind of caramel. And then, you get sort of a little bit of a chocolate in there. Yeah, it's not bad. That's not bad at all. Like, that's actually pretty dang good. I know for myself personally, and I haven't had proper Girl Scout cookies in I don't even know how long. Because you see them occasionally. They're selling them outside of stores or what have you. It's like, I'm just going into Walmart for what the fuck ever. Like, I'm not typically thinking about cookies. But, I do like some Girl Scout cookies every now and again. And this kind of, it scratches the itch a little bit. Not as good as the real deal, but, again, genuinely pretty good job of emulating the flavors that are supposed to be there. All right. Well, 2 questions have to be asked. Would I get him again? Would I recommend him? Yeah. I think that, when it comes to Pop Tarts, when they do these limited edition flavors and stuff, it tends to be very hit or miss. Like, some of them I think they get a little too overly ambitious with. With these, I think they managed to pretty much hit it exactly where they needed to. It's got the flavors that it has to, or that are supposed to be there. They work together well enough that, they are, again, somewhat evocative of their the item they're trying to emulate. But again, they're not trying to do any more than that. They're not trying to match that, the proper samosa flavor. They're like, look, this is a Pop-Tart version. You're going to get what you're going to get out of a Pop-Tart. But I think that they actually, like I said, I think they do a pretty good job with it. These are tasty. And I think that for me personally, I would definitely grab a box of these again. I wouldn't grab them over. If there was the cookies right next to it and the Pop-Tarts, I would get the cookies because it's definitely just a more rich and rewarding experience. But for Pop-Tart's sake, yeah, these are pretty dang good. And if I'm recommending them, I think, yeah, man, if you're familiar with the cookies that they're based on, I do think that, you'll be able to recognize that flavor profile. But again, just keep your expectations realistic, because again, it's not going to be one for one, but it is not that far off. It's everything's there, just not to that same capacity that you might be used to. But, and hell, excuse me, maybe going over there and, putting it in a toaster. I can't even remember the last time I put a Pop-Tart in the toaster. Maybe that make it even better. But even as they are, I think I'd still recommend them. Because, yeah, I think they're pretty dang tasty. And, like I said, they hit the flavor they're supposed to. But, 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day. Spectacular rest of your week. Monumental rest of your month. Stupendous rest of your year. Folks, go over their episodes of truly Girl Scouts-tastic rest of your life, I guess? Sure. Girl Scouts are a thing. And I'm sure it's a nice thing for the girls who were involved in it, I guess. I wasn't even in Boy Scouts, so I got nothing. I went on one Boy Scout, trip thing, a camping thing, because a couple of my friends were Boy Scouts, and you got to bring a friend. So I did that one thing. It was kind of fun until we ran out of stuff to drink, and then it sucked ass. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity into the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do can't do all the time. I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Now, folks, it's not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me. I know it. I live it. I'm out there every day with you in it. Life can be stressful and frustrating and just bullshit sometimes, folks. And when we find ourselves in situations where we have to deal with said bullshit, it's important we go over there, whenever possible, take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives, hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, what is your favorite Girl Scout cookie? I mean, for me personally, like I was saying before, like I'm a Thin Mint guy. You know, I love that. I love the chocolate and the mint. That's always my go-to. But samosas are up there too. You know, and really, I don't think they have a bad one. You know, there's just some that are a little bit more plain Jane than others. Some got a little bit more razzle dazzle. But let me know yours. You know, interested to hear about it. Anyway,